We're now going to do our in-cab inspection on the automatic or the manual truck. I'm going to start with my seat belt. It's properly mounted and secured, not cracked, damaged, or loose. There's not worn, torn, cut, or frayed. It latches and unlatches properly. Next, I'll do my 3 safety equipment. I have a properly rated, fully charged, and secured fire extinguisher, 3 red reflective triangles, and spare fuses for my electrical system. Next, I'm going to do a safe start. I'll turn my key to accessory, watch for the ABS light to come on, and goes off, which indicates that my ABS system is working properly. I'll now complete my safe start. My truck's in neutral. My valves are pulled out. Alright. My steering wheel is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, damaged, or loose. Has no excessive play. Next, we're going to go to zone 1. My mirrors, windshields, and wiper blades. My windshield properly mounted and secured, not cracked, damaged, or loose, has no illegal stickers or obstructions. The wiper blades are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, damaged, or loose, working properly. The blades are not worn, torn, cut, or frayed. They're pressed firmly against the glass. Both my wiper blades wipe and my sprayer spray. Next, my mirrors. All my mirrors are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, damaged, or loose. They're clean and adjusted to my liking, and have no illegal stickers. Next, we'll go to zone 2, which is my gauges. The water temperature gauge is rising to the proper operating level. The oil pressure gauge is rising to the proper operating level. The voltmeter is sitting about 14.2. My fuel and depth tanks are both adequate for the trip today. My air pressure, primary and secondary gauges are rising between 120 and 140, where the governor will kick out. I'll next do my indicator light test. My left turn signal works, my right turn signal works, my brights work, and my 4-way flasher indicator works. Next will be my air horn, our city horn, and air horn. Next we'll go to zone 3, which is the exhaust or defroster and heat. I'll turn it to floor and vent. Make sure it's blowing. I can feel the air down here. I can feel the air on my defroster. Those both work. Next I'll do my tug test. I'll release the brakes on my truck. Put my truck in gear and gently pull against the trailer brakes. Next, I'll set the parking brake, release the trailer brake, and gently pull against my tractor brakes. Next, I will release both brakes, put the truck back in gear, and simply narrate that I will pull forward at approximately 5 miles per hour, make firm, steady pressure on the brake pedal, and ensure that the steering wheel doesn't pull to the right or left, which would indicate a braking issue. Now, I will build my air to the proper operating level of 120 to 140. I will do this by assisting the governor building air by raising the RPMs to 1,000. Between 120 and 140 psi, my governor will kick out. Just heard my governor kick out. I'll now shut the truck off. I'll put it in gear before I do so. Shut the truck off. Now I can release the clutch Being in gear, my truck now is basically like I have the wheels chopped. I'll turn the key back to accessory mode. I'll now do my labs test. The first is L, which is leak down. I'll press firmly on the brake pedal for 1 minute. In that time, I will lose no more than 4 psi. Will you time me, please?
Go. 1 minute is up. Stop.
I released my brakes. I've lost no more than 4 psi in that minute. The second test is my alarms. A. I will pump down my brakes between 50 or above 55 psi. My lights and buzzer will come on. My lights and buzzers are now on. My next test is buttons or valves. I will continue to fan my brakes down between 20 and 40 psi. Both of my buttons will pop out. I will watch the buttons the whole time I do this. Both of my buttons just popped out. That completes my brake test.